Alrighty, hello everyone. Today I am bringing you my Youthberk deck profile. This is not like every other list you've seen. I've played this, or I built this in a way to where I would try to kill on my first persona, right? I don't want to prolong the game too long because I don't think that's what this deck wants to do. For people that have been watching our channel, you'll see games where I'm playing, and if you've seen them, you kind of know what this list has, but I'm making a deck profile proper. So without further ado, let's get into the profile. So for the ride line, we're playing grade 0 youth. Starter doesn't matter, honestly. You could play whatever starter you want. It doesn't matter at all. For our grade 1, we are playing Squire Spear Streaks Youth. This is from BT-11. This one is when it's written upon by a grade 2 youth, or I believe actually it's by Sorrowful Ardent Light Youth. Soul Blessed 1, look at top 5, add a Youthberk, or call it grade 2 or less. Really good. Builds a board. Simple. Gets the job done. For our grade 2, we are playing Sorrowful Ardent Light Youth, which is also from DZBT08. This one says, when it's written upon by a Youthberk or a Vanguard with the Revel Dress ability, E-Blast 3, grab a grade 2 or greater card from your drop, add it to hand. Very nice recursion. I like that it's no longer a CB, how it used to be. Not much more I can say there. And for our grade 3, the man of the hour, Youthberk Skyfall Arms Rebuild. This is a very nice upgrade from the one before. We did lose our superior call from the old Skyfall Arms, but I believe that the extra drive we get now by pitching a card is very nice, and we found replacements now with BT-11. We found better cards. We have better cards that do what Skyfall Arms used to do. Him at the end of battle. From hand, Revel Dress from hand or from drop. If you Revel Dress from drop, it's a CB cost. Right into a Rebel form, stand -2 drives. And when it's written on by a Rebel form, pitch a card from hand, reset your drive to 1. Really good. And yeah, that is the ride line. Not much to say there. Let's get on to the main deck. For the main deck, we are playing, let's see, grade 3s. For the main deck, we are playing 3 Persona Ride. Not much I can say there. It's Persona Ride. I am on 3 Exist. New Rebel form, better Zest, as I like to say. This guy is really good. On Rebel Dress, he has 3 abilities that come off when you Rebel Dress. E-Blast 3, restand a unit, really good. Give 10k to the row. And if it's the second time you Rebel Dress or you have a Rebel form bound, it gives 20k to the row instead. And if it's the same name bound, he gets a crit. Really good. Big pressure. Opponent can't deal with the big Chungus numbers. Very nice. And now, people might be asking, why am I only playing 3 Exist? Don't you want to play the 4? Well, I am playing Full Blast. Ooh, my B. Playing Full Blast, which in tandem means I am playing the 3 Jolly Ranchers. Yippee! I don't know if this is getting on camera. Hold on. Yes, it is. There we go. I'm playing the 3 Jolly Ranchers. Tempest, Zest, Gust. Because you need them for Full Blast. I really just like what Full Blast does. I feel like Full Blast is still not a bad card. It's still good. Some would say it's not as strong as Exist, since we are clogging our hand and deck with these 3 bozos here that don't really do much. They just sit in soul and call it a day. But I feel like the extra drive we get off of Full Blast, we still get a crit if we ride into, or we Revel Dress into him first, which is better, or not better, but more like better aggression if we go first, if we think we can kill with the big numbers that Full Blast does make. But my main idea with this too, which we'll get when we get into the grade 2s and everything else that I'm playing, I wanted to thin the deck as much as I possibly could with Corinos and another card that I'll show in a bit, to get all these 8 cards out of the deck as fast as possible so I have a better chance of hitting a trigger. And for the remaining 2 grade 3s for remaining grade 3s, get these out the way. I'm playing 1 Decisive Axe Dragon. His effect is a continuous effect. When your Vanguard would be ridden by effect during the battle phase, your opponent cannot call grade 1 or greater cards from hand to Guardian Circle. Guard Restrict. What more can I say? Very funny. And our Regardless piece is Fire Regardless. Good card, builds a board, or draws us a card. Really good. Pitch fodder for ride or for rebuilds effect. Really good card. On to the grade 2s. Off of the new set, we got Edelfiend. Really good card for the deck. This makes this Full Blast build slightly more consistent, only because it's a deeper search. It's Sea Blast 1, look at top 7, call a unit grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, or add a Youthberk to hand. Really good. Thins the deck, gets us a Rebel form if we need it, which most of the time it's not really necessary with the cards that we do have, that we are playing, like Corino and stuff like that. We'd never really find or like struggle to get a Rebel form, but he's there. He gets it for us. He's not bad. Really good card. And also on swing, Soul Blast 1, he gets plus 5k for every Youthberk on Vanguard and on Bind Zone. So throughout the long game, he only gets bigger. This is just a better Tayfelt. We are playing 2 Besseltines. New card from BT-11 again. This card is just Maple. A Maple for Youthberk. When you ride into a Youthberk during the ride phase, Soul Blast 1, call it off from drop. Really good card. Gets bigger too. If your Vanguard is Youthberk, gets plus 5k. If you have a Rebel form or a Youthberk bound, I believe, I should just read the card. It's right there. Yeah, if the Bind Zone has a Youthberk in name, it gets plus 5k shield. No, just extra 5k attack. This is a 10k shield interceptor and a 20k beater going into our persona, right? Really good card. Also, this helps with not having a board. Like if you persona ride, free card back. And then we are also playing, because we're playing all the Rebel forms, we're also playing 2 Fergosa. This card is on plays Soul Blast 1. Search your deck for a Rebel form, shove it into Soul. And if you have 3 or more different Rebel forms in Soul, Soul Blast a card without Rebel form in name, draw a card. Not bad. I was more really just there to get the Rebel forms out, to get the Tempest, the Gust, Zest, and maybe even the Full Blast, depending on how the situation is, just to get them out the deck. So we can, in theory, hit more triggers. And then for the last grade 2, we are playing the Ace unit. On plays, E-Blast 3, look at top 7. Call a grade less than or equal to your Vanguard, and give this or the unit you called resist, right? Yes, I believe so. Essentially resist. It just gives it resist. And plus 5k. This is just going second. This card's really good. Because I'm playing Full Blast, and sometimes I do end up going into Full Blast my first turn or my first grade 3 turn. I have the extra EB to be able to use this. I know before, if you're just playing Exist, you are starved if you're going first. You can't really use this to make a board, but it is a big number, which is very nice. On to the grade 1s. I am playing 4 Corinos. Corino, amazing card. Effect is when pitched during your turn or called from the deck, you can search out a rebel form from your deck or drop, add it to hand, and put a card from hand into soul. This is just what, if we see this starting hand, we mulligan for it. We want to see this. This card starts getting our rebel forms out of the deck. Gets our gimmick started. You know, haha. We love to swing a lot with big numbers. This card's insane. I know people play 3 because they're only on exist, but because I'm playing so many rebel forms, I feel like I have to play the 4. And then everyone's favorite doggo, Sergaon, playing 3 of him. What more can I say about this card? It is insane. It's restricted from Lord and Resile for a reason. This card's dumb. Seeing it early, it's early aggression, 21 to 23 columns starting off. Most people aren't gonna guard him. End of battle, you retire him, fetches you a card. Look at top 2, grab a card, bottom deck the other. Amazing card. This card is honestly unfair. Another spicy card. I'm playing once Filt. This Filt is a 5k booster on the first swing. It boosts Youthberk. When you Revel Dress, he will restand and get another 10k. So this is a 15k booster on your Revel form, on your Revel Dress. This has come up at times where the opponent just doesn't have enough cards. They make it one to pass because they don't have enough, or they drop the PG. Doesn't matter. I am forcing something very important from their hand, or a lot of card advantage, which then in tandem, other 2 columns, which tend to be between 50 to 73, depending on persona rides and triggers, columns get really big. They get massive. So Svilt is just there as a one-off. If I see it, I see it. If I don't, I don't. It's not the end of the world. Having any kind of booster behind Youthberk, because I feel like the first Youthberk swing is always the weakest. This is just nice. It's nice to have. And 1 Topaz has saved me numerous times, or has won me games numerous times. It's a 33, right? Yeah. 20k. It's a 20k shield. Very nice. It's essentially free. Or on call, look at top 5. Call a unit grade less than or equal to your Vanguard. Cracked card. Only really need 1. If you see it off of like Edelfiend, off of your Regalis piece, off of the ride line, it just builds you a board out of nothing. A really good card. And then we are playing RPGs, our mandatory PGs. Haha, we don't want to die. We have 3 normal PGs and an Elementaria. I've seen people cut Elementaria. I feel like they're not right for doing that. I think it's wrong because there is cards that have guard restricts, like Decisive X that I am playing. This card gets around a lot of guard restricts because the guard restricts ask you specifically to use cards from hand to Guardian Circle. This goes into Order Zone. I think it's wrong that people are cutting it. You should just play the Elementaria. For the trigger lineup, I am playing Red OT. Red OT is a funny card. I like this more than Blue OT. I know a lot of people play Blue OT because it recurs a card from drop, which in Youthberk in this case could be a PG, could be a trigger, something to help you guard because it's so fragile. But in tandem with, where is he? Decisive X, they just can't PG him. They just have to take the swing. If I hit OT, I give all the power to him and the restand ability to Decisive X. I hit a crit, even better, unless they have the Elementaria. As GG's, I stole the game. But I did, because of that, I tend to be a very aggressive player, and so I like red OT. I am playing 8 crits. Not much I can say there besides it's 8 crits. Haha, kill. Check crits early. Opponent dies. What else can they do? Smile. And something that people aren't, at least I don't think they're playing as much as I feel like I thought they would. I know everyone's still playing fronts, but I am playing 3 draws. The deck suffers from draw power. If you don't see Sergan, if you don't go second, you are struggling for a hand. And the draw trigger has come up many a times where this has saved me. It's drawn me a PG, it's drawn me a combo piece, it's drawn me so much. And honestly, I feel like we do not need front triggers in this deck. This deck pumps out ridiculous numbers, especially on Persona, right? After our first Rebel form, it is insane. The fronts are like, as I like to call them, a win more trigger at this point, because we're just giving 10k to everything. Everything's already massive, swinging between, like I said before, 50 to 73. Massive numbers. This is just for more consistency and draw. And for the heals, I am playing 2 vanilla heals and 2 restand heals. Everything in their mother restands at this point. They're either the Vanguard's restanding or Rearguard is restanding. So this is just a nice 25k shield. And that is my deck profile. I hope y'all enjoyed it. This is my take on Youthberk. I've had various I've had good games, I've had bad games. The deck is very clunky, as you can see, because I'm playing so many different grade 3s. I'm playing so much stuff that's not shield. But I feel like we were already doing that before these new cards from BT-11, because we were either playing Valtrosas, which I know a lot of people did not like in the deck. I thought they were okay. But more popularly, we were playing the Order package. We were playing either Wisdom and Taithfelt, or the Youthberk Order, which I was playing, with Taithfelt, because we needed a hand. Korakon needed a hand. Make a board, because that's something that Youthberk struggled with before BT-11. But these new cards replace that, and it makes it so much nicer. It runs a lot better, and I'm enjoying my time with the deck. It is a lot of fun. But again, I hope y'all enjoyed. This is a little treat for y'all because we hit 100 subs. Thank you. Y'all are awesome. If y'all want more deck profiles, we wouldn't be opposed. We just have to ask the people that have the decks, because it's a channel ran by 2 guys, me and another friend. And the others kind of just are there for the ride. They're just playing because we're recording the videos. If they're up for making a deck profile for their decks, if there's anything of interest, we will ask. No promises, but we will try. We are not opposed to making deck profiles, but they're going to be very few and far between. Anyways, again, thank you for 100 subs. Y'all are awesome.